Live from the Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. This is the YouTube channel vlog show in which video games, flash game show gameplays, along with sports and wrestling news are the norm. This is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, good times, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. And now, here is the host of the show, the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 259 overall. Well, I'm going to be talking about the final NXT of 2022 heading into 2023. But before I decided to talk about that, I'm going to make a huge announcement right here, right now. I'm going to be changing the name of the Saturday Superstarcade. It seems like my friend Luke Jeffers wants to somehow copy off me by putting his own version of Saturday Superstarcade. And I hate to say this, but I don't appreciate that because this was something I invented, Saturday Superstarcade, and I did it because I could find two of the most popular 80s things that had to do with video games at the time. So, unfortunately, due to that, I will be changing the name of the Saturday Superstarcade. In fact, it will start not this Saturday. In fact, next Saturday. It will be the first Saturday of the new year. That's right. Sometimes you want a new year, new change, and I don't know what made Luke Jeffers think that he can use the Saturday Superstarcade name. I mean, it's not mine per se or anything like that, but I figured, but I also figured in the back of my mind, maybe I should change the name. I mean, Saturday Superstarcade, I've used that name for quite a while too. In fact, I used it before even he did. So that's something I may have to figure out. I'm gonna try to come up with a new name, and once I do, I will probably announce it on the final episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 2000. I think I've come up with a name. Instead of Saturday Superstarcade, Saturday Shenanigancade. I just came up with a new title. Saturday Shenanigancade. That's what's gonna be called from here on in. Luke Jeffers can have the Saturday Superstarcade name. I can have the Saturday Shenanigancade name. That's right. Saturday Shenanigancade. That's what's going to be called. See? So that's what's going to be. So the old noggin likes to think. So why not? You know, so this will be the final episode of this coming Saturday. With the final episode of Saturday Superstarcade. But when it comes to the new year, it will be known in 2023 as Saturday Shenanigancade. That's right. Saturday Shenanigancade. I wonder if I can fit that in the... I'll figure that out when I get to it. So I think I'll figure that out. I think I can create that. Trust me. Saturday Shenanigancade. Yeah. Saturday Shenanigancade. Only one word. I just made up a word. Alright. So that's what's going to be. That's what's going to be. So this is coming Saturday with the final video gameplay under the Saturday Superstarcade name, as I will change the name from Saturday Superstarcade to Saturday Shenanigancade. Why not? It'd be a lot of fun. Trust me on this one. Alright? So, it's good. The Creed brothers and JD McDonough cut a promo to start off NXT for their matchup. They have their matchup. Julius Creed and JD McDonough. And Julius Creed ended up winning the matchup. In due share, well, Sangha did congratulate Julius on the victory. Says, we accept your challenge and we'll face you guys at New Year's Evil. If I were the New Day, I'd watch this matchup for New Year's Evil. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo before their championship matchup. for their championship matchup. And Stacks claimed that he's got Jack out of the way. More on that situation. Schism did cut a promo on Malik Blade, Idris Inoue, and Odyssey Jones, and they said, "Oh, you guys are hiding behind the masks and all that." Schism, weirdos. That's what I'm saying. Also, women's action for the very first time. Wendy Chu goes one-on-one with Cora Jade, and it was a heck of a matchup. Wendy Chu did get her revenge on Cora Jade. What's next for Wendy Chu? We'll find out. Ike Manjiro cut a promo on Scripps, who stole his jacket a couple weeks ago. And then Josh Briggs and Brooks Jensen were kind of pep-talking to Fallon Henley about her matchup for the Battle of the Bar against Kiana James, while Brooks Jensen's wearing the shirt that Kiana James gave to him as a Christmas gift. And they're trying, Briggs is trying to get Jensen to snap out of it. Ike Manjiro went one-on-one with Scripps. It was a heck of a matchup. Scripps did defeat Ike Manjiro, but basically gave Ike Manjiro's coat back. What? Oro Mensah talked about, wrestling being part like the nightlife or something like that. And so that's something to and so alright, so see how everything is with the nightlife and how he incorporates wrestling into it. Meanwhile, Albert Fire cut a promo on Island Dawn and decided they're going to face each other next week in an anything goes matchup. Wesley decided to contemplate his title defense as he faces Tony D'Angelo. Women's action once again. Lyra Valkyria, the former Aoife Valkyrie, took on Lash Legend. Valkyria did win the matchup. In Toxic Attraction, the two remaining members, Gigi Dolan and JC Jameson, we were dominant in 2022. But, in 2023, we're going to take over, and we're about to take our revenge on the woman that's taken down our empire, namely Roxanne Perez. Roxanne better get somebody to watch her back. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Braun Breaker, and Braun Breaker said, "I'm going to go out to the ring and call him out," but, Mackenzie Mitchell goes, "I hate to say this, but he's not here, but he sent you a message." And responding to Breaker via message in his home in Australia. And he says that, next week we'll sign the contract for in the Grayson Waller effect. Braun Breaker grabs the TV and throws it in the locker room in anger. He's upset. 6-man tag team match of Idris Inoue, Malik Blade, and Odyssey Jones took on the Schism. Schism did win the matchup. It was a heck of a matchup. You know how the former Grizzled Young Veterans did work together. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Carmella Hayes and Trick Williams. Trick Williams is going up against Axiom as Carmella Hayes takes on Apollo Crews next week. And they say they'll beat him to move on. Then the Battle for the Bar. Fallon Henley versus Kiana James. And after when Kiana James went down with a hurt leg, or with a hurt ankle or something like that, something must have happened, she fell. Fallon Henley hit the Shining Wizard on Kiana James to retain her bar and for the 3 count. I wonder why Kiana James did that. I don't know if she's trying to get Brooks Jensen to be stupid enough to help Fallon Henley. And stupid enough to betray Fallon Henley. Or I don't know. I don't know what Kiana James planned, but it cost her the match. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Roxanne Perez, and she says, as long as I worked hard to hold it, it's gonna be tough to keep it. She says, and she knows the talent. She says she knows, she understands that she can lose the title at any given time. But guess what? Roxanne Perez knows whose side her bread is buttered on, and so she goes, I gotta be at the top of my game. She says, very good wisdom, words of wisdom from Miss Roxanne Perez. So, Isla Dawn did respond to Albert Fire for their match next week. It's going to happen. And It'll be no under Extreme Resolution match. That's going to be for the first NXT of 2023. Then there was the Drew Gulak Invitational, and Drew Gulak invited 3 superstars, Luca, Tavian Heights, and Miles Bourne. And Hank Walker was there to observe. So his first demo was Luca put the crossface chicken wing at him, tapped out right away. And then Tavian Heights did a little more moves, and then did a little leg lock. Tavian Heights tapped right away, but Hank Walker almost stepped in to break it. Then the third was Miles Bourne. Miles Bourne was giving Drew Gulak a great challenge. And then Dragon Sleeper, Hank Walker tells him, hey, he tapped. And Drew Gulak, sometimes you have to take it up a notch a little bit to send a message. Charlie Dempsey interrupts the proceedings and challenges Gulak. But Gulak goes, you know what? I accept your challenge, but Hank Walker will be ready next week. So there was another matchup going on between, Dempsey and Hank Walker. North American title was the main event as Wesley defended against Tony D'Angelo. It was a heck of a matchup until Dijak came out to attack Stacks and basically distracted Tony D'Angelo. Wesley took advantage and won the matchup. So what's next, Wesley? As Wesley ends 2022 on the final NXT 2022 as still the North American champion. So what's going to happen next now? We don't know. So once again, like I said, the major change is that starting in 2023, Saturday Superstarcade is over. But replacing the name, it is Saturday Shenanigans. And if you want to know why I'm changing the name, thank Luke Jeffers, because he decided to take Saturday Superstarcade for himself. Luke, what you doing, bro? What you doing? But hey, it's free game. Why I probably need to make a few changes to 2023 for my YouTube channel. Why the heck not? Probably changing thumbnails and such. Who knows? It is a new beginning in 2023, so I figure why not. So it'll be known as Saturday Shenanigans. We're gonna have a little bit of fun with that, shall we? So I kind of wish Luke would have talked to me and messaged me and say, "Hey, I want to borrow the Saturday Superstarcade name. Do you mind?" I wouldn't have minded, but wish people would talk to me about it though. But might I digress? I'm changing it. I decided to change the name anyway, so it'll be a whole lot of fun. I used Saturday Superstarcade for a long time. It was about time for a change anyway, so I will go with that. So I will see you guys later. So episode 259 is complete. Until the next episode, Mr. Announcer, please take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A big beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Production, and in association with a sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberry Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode of the show. See you on the next episode of the show. Goodbye for now, and have a very blessed day.